Hello and welcome to Bite Size History, History of the United Kingdom, brought to you by AI Cast. I'm your host Aidan. In this episode, we'll explore the social organization in Middle Iron Age society, diving into the intricacies of social hierarchies, kinship structures, and the role of rituals in Iron Age life. The Middle Iron Age, roughly spanning from 400 BC to 100 BC, was a period of significant social, economic, and technological development in Britain, and the social structure played a crucial role in shaping these transformations. One of the key aspects of the Middle Iron Age society in Britain was the existence of social hierarchies, with clear distinctions between the different social classes. While the exact nature of these hierarchies may have varied between regions, some general trends can be observed across Iron Age Britain. At the top of the social ladder were the elites or chieftains, who held considerable power and influence within their communities. These individuals typically had access to the finest goods, lived in the most elaborate residences, and controlled the resources and labor within their territories. Their authority was often reinforced through the display of wealth and prestige, as well as through their involvement in religious and ceremonial activities. Below the elites were the warriors or the warrior class, who played a vital role in the defense of their communities and in warfare between different Iron Age groups. Warriors held an esteemed position within the society, and their prowess in battle was a source of honor and pride. The remains of weapons and armor, as well as depictions of warriors in Iron Age art, offer insights into the importance of this class within Middle Iron Age society. The majority of the population in Middle Iron Age Britain comprised of farmers and laborers, who were responsible for producing the food and goods necessary for the community's survival. These individuals typically lived in smaller, more modest settlements, with limited access to the resources and luxuries available to the elites and warriors. In Middle Iron Age society, the family unit was a critical component of social organization, and kinship structures played a central role in defining relationships and responsibilities within communities. Most Iron Age settlements consisted of extended families or kin groups, who lived and worked together in close proximity. The nuclear family, consisting of parents and their children, formed the core of these kinship networks. Larger family groupings, including grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, often lived in nearby settlements or within the same fortified enclosure. The interdependence of these family units was crucial for the effective functioning of Iron Age communities, providing support and cooperation in agriculture, trade, and defense. Inheritance and succession within Middle Iron Age society were typically based on kinship, with land, property, and resources often passing from one generation to the next within the same family. The eldest male within the family was usually the primary authority figure, responsible for decision-making and resource management. However, the role of women should not be underestimated, as they often played a significant part in agricultural work, food preparation, and craft production, as well as in religious and ritual activities. Religion and ritual played a central role in Middle Iron Age society, providing a means through which communities could make sense of the world and their place within it. The religious beliefs of the time were deeply intertwined with the natural world, with an emphasis on the interconnectedness of people, animals, and the environment. These beliefs were expressed through a variety of rituals, ceremonies, and material objects, all of which contributed to the social organization of Middle Iron Age Britain. Ritual sites, such as stone circles, henges, and sacred groves, served as focal points for community gatherings and ceremonies, where people would come together to celebrate important events and honor the deities. These gatherings would have reinforced social bonds and community identity, while also providing opportunities for the exchange of goods, ideas, and information between different groups. The role of the elite and warrior classes in religious ceremonies was particularly significant. Their participation in these events would have helped to legitimize their authority and maintain social order within the community. They may have acted as intermediaries between the people and the gods, performing rituals and making offerings on behalf of the wider community. In addition to large-scale public rituals, smaller, more personal religious practices would have been a part of daily life in Middle Iron Age society. These may have included household rituals, such as offerings made to domestic deities or ancestral spirits, as well as the use of amulets and talismans for protection and good fortune. The social organization of Middle Iron Age Britain was not without conflict and tension. Competition for resources, territory, and power would have driven rivalries between different groups, leading to sporadic episodes of violence and warfare. The construction of hill forts and other defensive structures during this period reflects a heightened concern for security and the need to protect communities from potential threats. Within individual communities, disputes over land, inheritance, and social status may have also contributed to social unrest. The role of the elite in mediating and resolving these conflicts would have been crucial in maintaining order and stability within Iron Age society. In conclusion, the social organization of Middle Iron Age Britain was characterized by a hierarchical structure, with clear distinctions between the elite, warrior, and farming classes. Kinship and family networks played a central role in the functioning of these communities, providing support and cooperation in a variety of spheres, including agriculture, trade, and defense. Ritual and religion were deeply embedded in the fabric of Iron Age society, helping to maintain social order and reinforce the authority of the ruling elites. Despite the challenges of conflict and competition, the social structures of Middle Iron Age Britain were able to adapt and endure, setting the stage for the significant cultural and political changes that would define the Late Iron Age. We hope you've enjoyed this episode and gained a deeper understanding of the complexities of Iron Age life in Britain. Join us next time as we delve into trade and exchange in Middle Iron Age Britain, exploring the connections and networks that linked communities across the British Isles and beyond. Thank you for listening. If you liked the show, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time on Bite Size History.